Vande Shambhumumapatim Suragurum Vande Jagatkaranam Vande Pannagabhushanam Sesidaram Vande Pasunam Patim Vande Surya Shashanka Vanninayanam Vande Mukunda Priyam Vande Bhaktajana Asrayancha Varadam Vande Bhaktajana Asrayancha Varadam Vande Shivam Shankaram. Friends, Swami Vivekananda is a yogi, a karma yogi. Karma yoga it is when we do not feel the ownership. We are only the trustees. Trusteeship is karma yoga. Ownership is slavishness, selfishness, non-yogic concept. If I feel that I am the owner of something, I am far away from the spirit of yoga. A karma yogi feels that he or she is only a trustee. We are the trustees of the body. We are blessed with this body to be used for our rise. We are never the owners of the road or the train or the bus. They are given to us for our rise, for our use. Similarly, this body, this mind, this intellect, they are given to us by the Almighty for our use and rise. If we cling to them, if we are attached to them, if we try to own them, not only does it not materialize, but it harms us. A simple example for Karma Yoga. We all might have experienced train travel. Suppose I have the window seat. The train is progressing. I keep my hand outside and wind is blowing. I feel the pleasant touch of the wind. It passes through my fingers. As long as I do not try to hold, I enjoy the pleasure of the wind touching my palm. The moment I try to fold my fingers and try to hold the wind in my fist, I fail miserably. I cannot hold the wind. I cannot own the wind. And subsequently, as a consequence, I don't feel the pleasant touch of the wind in my palm. Two disadvantages. When you try to own, you fail miserably, you can never own. Number two, we cannot feel the pleasure of its use. Ownership is like that. You cannot own, nor do you have the happiness of owning it. It is full of pain. It is prickly. It is troublesome. When you don't own it, when you feel you are only a trustee, you will be happy. Therefore, Karma Yoga is trusteeship. Swami Vivekananda was in US. He was given lot of money by the devotees. He returned to India on the 26th of January 1897. All the time he was carrying the money. He went to Dakshineshwar, he met his friends, especially Swami Brahmananda. The complete asset, the money, the treasure which he acquired, hitherto he was carrying as though it was a heavy bag on his back. He handed it over to Swami Brahmananda and he had the sigh of relief. And he said, hitherto I tried to hold it, now I give it. I feel relieved, I am a trustee of the money given to me. And that is the spirit of Karma Yoga. With the money he got in the West, he started the great Belur Mutt. Money can never be owned. You can only be the custodian or trustee of the money. Property cannot be owned. At the most you can use it and you can be a custodian of it. You can only be a trustee of it. Not only money and wealth and property, but the body itself is, mind itself is, intellect itself is. Let us try to be the custodians of the body, mind, intellect, equipment. Let us feel that we are the trustees of this body, mind, intellect, equipment. Let us use it. Let us rise to a higher level using it. You cannot own the escalator. You can only use the escalator. You can rise using the escalator. Similarly, this Karma Yogi feels that he is only a trustee of the escalator for his rise and use. Swami Vivekananda is a Karma Yogi. Never owned anything for his benefit. It is all for the benefit of society. That is the spirit of a Karma Yogi. And this Swami Vivekananda, throughout his life, remained a Karma Yogi. Whatever was available in the house, he was giving in charity to the people in need. He never hesitated to give. And nor did he have ego while giving. Ego pollutes charity. Vanity vitiates divinity. Therefore, Karma Yoga is the art of giving, the sweetness of giving, the divine way of giving, never to own, nor should it be contaminated or polluted with the self-centeredness or egoism. In modern English, to the modern people, if Karma Yoga is to be translated, it is nothing but professional ethics. Profession is perfection in action. Profession is a precision in action. Every profession has skillfulness in activity, dexterity in activity. When we are able to perform an action skillfully, perform an action for the benefit of others, then it is professional ethics. Ethics is humanism. Every action of mine should be for the benefit of society. Every word of mine should be for the benefit of society. Every thought of mine should be for the benefit of society. Manasa, Vacha, Karmana, we must be useful to others, and that is Karma Yoga. And this Karma Yoga is activity with ease, kushalam. While performing the activity, we should not feel the strain of it. With ease, we must be in a position to perform, and intelligently we must be in a position to perform, lovingly we must be in a position to perform, and it is not for our benefit. Swami Vivekananda was a small boy as Narendranath in the school. He had many friends. One day it was advertised in the streets of Calcutta that the British warship had arrived in the harbour. People who wanted to see that ship were welcome. At a particular place, in a particular building, a particular officer was available to issue passes for the visitors to see the ship. Swami Vivekananda's friends wanted to see it. All of them approached Narendranath. Naren, a foreign ship has come. A British warship has come. It is in the harbour. The pass issuing officer is available at a particular place. Now, Narendranath is a born leader. He is an inspiring leader. He is a loving leader. Above all, he is a karma yogi. He has decided to fulfill the desire of his friends. He asked all of them to stay at a particular place, went to that building, and he wanted to approach that officer for the issue of passes to him and his friends. It is a service activity. It is a yajna. Yajna means a welfare activity, service activity. When he was near the building, at the entrance, there was a sentinel, there was a watchman, there was a Gurkha. And Swami Vivekananda was a small boy as Narendranath in his trousers and a shirt. Looking at that boy, that watchman drove him away. He did not allow him to go to the British officer to get the passes. Swami Vivekananda is not a man to yield so easily. He is a person of perseverance. He is a person of fearlessness. He is a person of dashing nature. Therefore, he has gone back behind the building. He has seen a water pipe. He has climbed up. He has gone to the first floor. There is a queue to meet the British officer. He joined the queue. As he was very young, he slowly moved to the forefront, and then he stood in front of the British officer. Looking at the young, smart, slim, attractive, handsome boy, the British officer was taken aback. He looked at the boy. "My boy, what do you want?" he said. Swami Vivekananda as Narendranath suddenly came to attention position. He has lifted his hand and saluted. His mother tongue was Bengali. He was not very good at English. And the foreign officer, British officer, did not know the local language Bengali. Now it is the turn of Narendranath to communicate his need in English. Immediately he saluted, looked at the British officer, very smartly said, "Sir, I sir, small sir, boy sir, want sir, there are sir, friends sir, they all sir, we sir, want to sir, see sir, the British sir, warship sir, please sir, give us sir, pass sir, quick sir, many people are waiting sir." Tak, 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 tak. He spoke in beautiful broken English, Everybody there laughed. Even the British officer was unable to control his appreciation. He laughed, took the boy, patted him on the back. How many students do you have, my boy? 20. Immediately the British officer took the slip. 20 boys and the leader's name Narendranath. Pass was issued. Narendranath took the pass. This is the dashing nature, resourceful nature. Very often, Karma Yoga is described as a selfless activity. Karma Yoga is described as trusteeship. Karma Yoga is described as service activity, intelligent activity, selfless activity, loving activity. But the most important aspect of Karma Yoga is resourcefulness. Don't depend upon X or Y or Z. We should depend upon ourselves. Rise to the occasion. Be resourceful to solve the problem. And Swami Vivekananda is a great Karma Yogi of resourcefulness. He has received the pass. Now he has come out of the building from the front side. The Gurkha looked at him. How is it you are able to go up? And Swami Vivekananda, as a young boy, Narendranath, was humorous as well. He looked at the Gurkha. Hey, what do you think of us Indians? We are not only capable of doing wonderful things, but we are devils, divine people. Nobody can shake us. He just made a joke of everything. When the Gurkha was about to stand, he took to heels, making fun of the whole episode. Karma Yoga is an intelligent, loving, serving activity with resourcefulness, with lightness of mind, as though it is a sport. Yogishvara is Sri Krishna. For Sri Krishna, everything is a sport. By the grace of God Almighty, in the footprints of Swami Vivekananda, let us be Karma Yogis of resourceful nature. Om Namah Sri Yatirajaya Vivekananda Suraye Satchit Sukhaswarupaya Satchit Sukhaswarupaya Swamine Tapaharine